Right guys, okay, so you're following a road, you're going down, you're traveling at 30, you're going into a 40, so you look in your rear view mirror, you increase your speed. As you go down the road, your instructor tells you to follow the road ahead. Soon you'll approach a roundabout. At the roundabout, take the first exit, follow the signs for Bradford. So you look at your speed, you're doing 38, a good speed. We can see a hill, we can see the national speed limit sign coming up. So we're looking at rear view mirror, looking at left mirror, right mirror, see what's going on. Now, your instructor told you to follow sign for Bradford, if there is one. If not, take the first exit left and we'll find the sign for Bradford. There we are, we can see the sign for Bradford. So we're in our left lane, which is protected, it's segregated. We don't need to stop for the roundabout, or do we? We then increase our speed. We start increasing our speed to whatever speed is appropriate for this road. So the speed limit here is the national, so we can whip at 70 miles an hour in a car, because that long metal thing there is telling us that we are segregated, we are separated by that metal bar, and that means the speed limit is a national. The national speed limit on this road is 70 miles an hour for a standard ordinary car like ours. We're now going to overtake the Cougar, so mirror, signal, regular mirror checks, increase our speed, cancel our signal and go faster. So we go past the vehicle, contemplate on coming up. So we're doing 66, mirror check, signal and slide the car back to the left, nice and gentle, so we don't feel the car swerving. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you bring your car in and how you follow the signs for Bradford from Silsden. Thank you for watching and enjoy being seasick. Right, so guys, we're traveling at 66. We're contemplating on coming in, so mirrors and signal. Left mirror check again and glide the car to the left. And that's how we bring our car in. Where are we now? We're in Keighley. So we're following the road ahead. Beautiful day, alhamdulillah. Look at that, Keighley is looking very dapper today. And we're following the road ahead. We're watching these guys feed the birds or whatever they're doing. Speed limit has dropped. It's now 50. So now your driving examiner is telling you to follow the signs for Bradford at the roundabout, first exit. Now this is usually in, I think it's Steeton Test Centre. They tell you to take the first exit here. So you follow the sign for Bradford, it's listed there. The mirror check, signal left. Now because it's a signal control roundabout, do we need a signal? No. But are we going to signal? Yes. Why? Because we want to. Now once our light is green, we know that we can continue and we don't need to wait for anyone from your right, because we're controlled by traffic lights, and so are they. How do we know that they're controlled by traffic lights? We can see them cars have stopped. So quick glance, make sure no emergency vehicle. Keep to the left as close as we can to this railing, making sure we leave lane 2 open. And we cancel our signal here as we come around the corner and follow the road ahead. Okay guys, so we're following the signs for Bradford. So we can see on this sign here, Bradford is A650. So look at the floor markings and we've got BFD. That's lovely. So we're in the correct lane, we're going to stay behind this taxi. But if this taxi turns left, we are not. We are going to continue following the road round to the right, but we are going to do it from this lane. So that lane is Bradford, this lane is Bradford. That means there are 2 lanes going into Bradford and there are 2 lanes that exit for Bradford. So we are going to stay in this lane. Now if you imagine a clock, imagine you are coming off at 2 o'clock. So if you want to signal right at this roundabout, you can do. It makes logical sense. But do you need to? You don't need to, but I do. So we'll whip the signal on. We'll stay in this lane to show people we are going round the roundabout. So we stay behind taxi man, because we're still in the BFD lane and we followed the road round to the right. So we keep going round to the right like this. We look at the signs for Bradford and we come off on this exit here. And that's how we deal with an awkward roundabout. But if we signal, people know where we are going. So we know the speed limit's 40 and we'll follow the road ahead. We're now coming to another roundabout, and this is where Street and Test Centre is, I believe. Street and Test Centre over there, by the way. So we're following the road ahead. We're taking the third exit at the roundabout. We're going ahead. So we're going to stay in this lane, stay behind this white coloured Mercedes, and we're going to exit the roundabout at our 12 o'clock. So we look to the right, we can see a taxi man, and he's not coming round. Is he coming round? God knows, only he knows. Yes, he's coming round without him signalling. But that's normal, he's a taxi driver. So we'll wait here, and now we can go. So we'll stay in lane 1, and we follow the road round. So mirrors, and we signal left exit the roundabout, and we follow the road ahead. Check both our mirrors as we exit the roundabout. And now we know the national speed limit is 70. So we now gently increase our speed. So we don't launch the car, but we increase the speed to 70 miles an hour if and when it's safe to do so. We can also see here, that's an average speed camera. And what that does, that measures your speed from one speed camera to another. And if you're going over 70, your insurance will be going up next year. We're looking at the white car that's parked. And we're now going to follow the road ahead. And there we are, guys. That's how we do roundabouts together. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to do it the Amber way. Now we can see a large vehicle, so we need to overtake him. The yellow lights are telling you it's a slow moving vehicle, possibly motorway maintenance or a gritting vehicle. Now that we're in lane 2, we need to make sure we exit the roundabout in lane 2 or move back into lane 1 in good time before the tractor catches up with us. So once we see the tractor in our rear view mirror, we'll then start our routine. So look, see it in the rear view mirror, then mirrors and signal. And that's how we do it. So we've got another sign here telling us we're approaching a roundabout. So at the roundabout, we're going ahead. Bradford more or less is one road from here. So we're going to follow the road ahead and keep going until we're there. Here we are, we can see the sign. It's the second exit. It's the large road, so it's a thick line. We can see the speed limit is 50. We can see cars coming around the roundabout, but mostly go along that road. Quick glance, nobody coming, so we keep to the left behind the black car and follow the road round. And we signal to exit, check our mirrors as we come off the roundabout, cancel the signal, bring up our speed up to 50 if we can, and continue following the road ahead. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and that's how you do simple roundabouts or high speed roundabouts. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.